Overflows.
Sleep, the innate condition before the fifth body. Heaven and hell function at the mental body alone. This is duality. And one who stays here will realize the situation of heaven and hell all the time. Most of the people stop at the first, second, or third body. Really, for them, life between birth and death becomes everything all important. They think that there is nothing and no life is possible after death. People appear to be working. When you come home every evening, the car naturally turns left or right to enter the gate. You apply the brakes when you reach the porch. You do not be under the illusion that you are doing this consciously. It all happens unconsciously by the sheer force of habit. It is only in certain moments of great danger, that we really come into alertness. When the danger is so much that it will not do anything to go about lacking awareness, we awaken. For instance, a man puts a knife at your chest. You jump into consciousness. The point of the knife at the moment takes you right up to the fifth body. With the exception of these few moments in our lives, we are like somnambulists, sleepwalking. We live like somnambulists, sleepwalkers. Neither has the wife seen husband's face properly, nor has the husband seen the face of the wife. If the husband tries to visualize the wife's face, he will not be able to do so. The lines on her face will start slipping away, and it will be difficult to say whether it was the same face he has been seeing for the past 30 or 40 years. You have never seen, because there must be an awakened person within to see it. There has to be someone awake within to see you. Normally, what we call awake, one who is awake appears to be seeing, but actually he is not, because he is asleep within. Because he is asleep within, dreaming, and everything is going on in the dream state, as if you are seeing him or her in deep sleep. You get angry and then you say, I do not know how I got angry. I did not want to. You say, forgive me. I did not want to be rude. It was just a slip of tongue. You have used an obscenity, and it is you who deny that intention of its use. The criminal always says, I do not know, I did not want to kill. It happened in spite of me. This is the most common statement of all the criminals. It just happened in spite of me. This proves that we are going about like an automation. We say what we do not want to say. We do what we do not want to do. And life goes on like this. In the evening, you take a vow to be up at 4 in the morning. When the clock strikes 4 and the alarm goes off, we turn over saying that there is no need to wake up so early. Then you get up at 8 and filled with remorse for having overslept. Then again you swear to keep the same vow as yesterday in the evening. It is strange that a man decides on one thing in the morning and goes back on it in the morning, then what he decides at 4 in the morning changes again before it is 8 o'clock. And what he decides at the 6 changes long before evening falls. And in between he changes 1,001 times. These decisions, these thoughts come to us in our sleeping state. They are like dreams. They expand and burst like bubbles, the balloons. There is no wakeful person behind them, no one who is alert, awake, and conscious. So in sleep, sleep is the innate condition before beginning of the spiritual life. Man is a somnambulist before he enters the fifth body, and and there the quality the quality is wakefulness. Therefore, after the growth of the fourth body, we can call individual a Buddha. After the fourth body, the moment you are entering into the fifth body, you have attained to that inner wakefulness and you can be called a Buddha, an awakened one. Now, such a man is awake deep within. Buddha is not the name of Gautam Siddhartha, but a name given to him after he attained to the fifth body, the fifth plane. Gautam, the Buddha, means Gautam who has awakened, who has become a Buddha now. The name remained Gautam, but that is what was the name of the sleeping man. And so gradually it dropped and only Buddha remained. Jesus was the name of the person who was the son of Mary and Joseph. But after resurrection, as a man of, as a son of man, he complains, Father, why have you forsaken me? Father, why have you forsaken me? The same moment awakening dawns. Jesus is transformed into Christ. And he says, let thy will prevail. He becomes the Son of God. Jesus becomes Christ, the awakened one. Something dawned from deep within. This difference comes with the attainment of the fifth body. Before we enter into it, whatever we do is an unconscious action which cannot be trusted in any way. One moment, a man vows to love and cherish the beloved the whole life, and the next moment, he is quite capable of strangling her. The alliance which he promised for a lifetime does not last long. This poor man is not to be blamed for this. What is the value of the promise given in sleep or in dream? In a dream, we may promise. We may promise many things, and we do. This is a lifetime relation. This is a lifetime relationship. What value has this promise? Because in the morning I will deny it, because it was only in the dream sequence that I made this promise for lifetime. A sleeping man cannot be trusted. This world of ours is entirely full of sleeping people, hence so much confusion, conflict, quarrel, and so much chaos that we see all around. It is all the making of sleeping man. There is another important difference between a sleeping man and awakened man, which we should bear in our minds. The difference between a sleeping man and awakened man, we must bear in our minds. A sleeping man will not know who he is, so he is always striving to show others that he is this or that. This is his lifeline. This is his lifelong endeavor. He tries in 1,001 ways to prove himself. Sometimes he climbs the ladder of politics and declares, I am so and so. Sometimes he builds a house and displays the wealth, or he climbs up the mountain and displays his strength. He tries in all different ways to prove himself. And in all these efforts, he is fast. In all these efforts, he is in fact unknowingly trying to find out for himself who he is. In all these efforts, in fact, he is trying unknowingly to find out for himself who he is. He knows not who he is. Only a Buddha, an awakened one, knows who he is. You come both from your father and mother. Your father and mother both contributed for your body. They both have contributed to you. Man and woman are not just man or a woman alone. They are bisexual. They are like a meeting place of both sexes. The polarity is there, so no woman is just a pure woman and no man is just a pure man. They are simply a meeting of the two, the man and the woman. This is how life goes on until you wake up from the deep slumber and you enter the fifth body. Awakening dawns on you. You enter into a totally new realm. That is how life goes.